test 1, 2, G7IWE.
G3MW, listening to the frequency. Charles Z, in the station monitoring. G3MW, Holland District, Thursday evening, VHF night, listening.
Yeah, G7IWE, Bernard.
Yeah, go again, Trev.
Even there, Bernard. You're coming to loud and clear here, no problem, all that.
Just a few minutes late, I hadn't realised that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're 5'7" to 5'8", no problems, Trev. From G3MW.
Okay there, Ben, I'll let you drag the others in.
Yeah, any other station on frequency? G3MW, Thursday evening, VHF net, listening.
0 RKK.
G1, what can I say about Bernard?
Yeah, Richard, just stand by. There's another station just breaking up with me. Go again to the station calling.
Yeah, call for the Whiskey Sierra Alpha Mobile, Bernard.
Just intermittent. Richard, any copy on the station that's trying to work us? Over.
G3MW, 0 RKK. Evening, Bernard. Yeah, it was Chris. Yeah, he's mobile at the minute. He's breaking the squelch a little bit. So it's up to about a 7 with me, Bernard, over.
Yeah, give me his call sign, Rich, over.
It's G1WSA mobile. It's Chris, also be over.
Yes, okay, Chris, you'll never copy me. If you'll just go back to Richard and confirm, and I hope to get you a bit later on from G3MW.
Yeah, M0RKK, G1WSA Mobile. Yeah, I've got you 5'9", Rich, got Bernard 5'7", but I'm not where I normally am. I'm just outside the east gate of the docks, G1WSA Mobile.
G1WSA mobile, M0RKK. Evening, Chris. Yeah, you're going from just breaking the squelch up to a 9+ while you're moving about, so are you going to be likely to be parking up somewhere, over?
Yeah, what I'll do is I've got to stand by till I get into a better place, G1WSA Mobile.
Yeah, okay. Bernard is going to get into a better place and park up, and then he'll call back in, over.
Yeah, fine there. I was getting bits of him then, so it's not far off. Yeah, very good evening, Chris, from the G3MW. Yes, obviously not hearing us. Right, anybody else on frequency? John, M0JBA, on frequency at all from G3MW, Thursday evening VHF net.
30 IDL.
20 IDL, go.
Good evening, Bernard. It's Dave, and you're coming through 5 and 9, no problem.
Yeah, 5'9", Dave. Is that Drypool, over?
It certainly is, Bernard. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, super, that lovely signal. I'll just put you on to Trevor. Give him a call. G7IWE, Dave, over.
G7IWE 20 IDL. Good evening, Trev.
Yeah, 20RDL, G7IWE. Evening, Dave. End stop in here. Using the red surveys through the linear, over.
Right, well, you're coming through 5 and 9 plus 40. 5 and 9 plus 40, no problem at all. Very, very clear.
Thanks for that, Dave, in Drypool. Okay, back to you, Bernard, G7IWE.
Yeah, thanks, Trev. G7RWE, G3MW. Richard, give Dave a call, please. I should copy him in. Over.
20RDL M0RKK. Evening to you, Dave. Hope you well, mate. Long time no see, isn't it? And stopping this way, over.
M0RKK20IDL. Yeah, it's 8 years since we saw each other, and you're doing the same this way round, so 5 and 9 plus 40 at least. No problem at all.
Oh, that's nice one, mate. Cheers for that. Speak to you in a bit, mate. Over to Bernard, G3AMW M0RKK.
Yeah, super that, Rich. M0RKK, G3MW. I wonder where John is. M0JBA, G3MW. On frequency, John. Not hearing anything. Just give us a recap. Any chance of hearing John? Over to you, Rich.
No, nothing yet, Bernard, although I'm pretty sure I've had an email off him earlier, so yeah, I'm sure he's going to be on shortly, over.
Yeah, well, I spoke to him on the phone earlier, so it should be on. Right, I'll put it on to Trev. You've got, I think you've got everybody. Any news from your end, Trev? G7IWE from G3MW with the slowly increasing group, I hope.
Yeah, okay there, Bernard, all copied there. Yeah, evening to you, Rich, just like a report. As I'm using the database to the linear there, as you possibly heard, so I'll copy M0RKK G7IWE.
G7RWE, M0RKK. Evening, Trev. Yeah, I'm assuming you're on the T90R before, and you were plus 40, but you're on a 9 now. You've changed radios over.
Negative, Rich. I was on the same radio all the time, but I've turned it round to more or less south to hopefully get Chris over.
Oh, right, that makes sense then. So, yeah, plus 40 when you were pointing at me then, and 9 at the minute, but yeah, perfectly readable, Trev.
Yeah, it's nice to just hold the battery hose out there. Okay, back to you, Bernard, G7IWE.
Yeah, so for that, Trev, T7RWE, T3MW. Yeah, Chris, T1WSA. Have you worked everybody at the moment? I think there's 5 with myself from G3MW.
Yeah, G1WSA mobile. I'm in a better position now. I'm right up against the Humber Bank at the minute, just outside of Birmingham. Anyway, I've not worked over it. I'll try and run down the list. 2E0IDL, G1WSA mobile.
2E0IDL from G3MW. Yeah, 99% there, just a slight breaking up, but see if you can improve, Chris, and just confirm if you've got everybody at the moment. Trevor, Richard, and Dave, over.
Yeah, okay, Roger Bennett. Yeah, I've not copied it. I've not worked everybody, so I'll work round the list. I'll give Dave a call. 2E0IDL, G1WSA mobile. Yeah, I've got Dave's obviously not receiving me. I'll try not. G7IWE, G1WSA mobile.
Yeah, Richard, you give him a call. That's 2 down, I believe. Over.
Yeah, struggling at the minute. Yeah, Chris, you're up to plus 20 now, over.
Yeah, Roger, Rich. Yeah, I've got you 5.9 plus. Yeah, I mean, I'm running right along the Humber. I mean, I can see the boats moored on the deep water port. So I'm a bit surprised. I'm not able to. People are not copying me because I should have a good line of sight into Hull. G1WSA mobile.
M0JBA standing by.
Yeah, I'll pick up in a minute, John.
G1WSA mobile. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it is dipping in and out. Are you still driving, Chris, or are you static?
No, no, I'm mobile, but I mean, I'm right up against the, I'm right up against the umber. I mean, I can see, you know, I mean, I can see across the water. So I'm a bit surprised. I'm sort of struggling. Anyway, G1WSA mobile.
Yeah, hopefully in a bit then. But yeah, good signal to me anyway, Chris. Back to you, Bernard, so you can bring John in.
Yeah, thanks, Rich, from G3MW. Over to you, John, M0JBA from G3MW with the group.
Yep, G3MW in the group from M0JBA. Yeah, apologies for my late turn up, but I fell asleep watching the news. Sign of old age, I think. Yeah, so far I've overhead. Yeah, you're 5'9" plus, Bernard. Rich, I didn't note down. Trevor's 5'7". Chris is also 5'9" plus. So back to you, Bernard.
Yeah, okay, John. Yeah, what was he getting, Chris? G1WSA. Did you give him what sort of copy was Chris?
Yeah, I was getting Chris at 5'9" plus, Bernard.
Yeah, okay, right. Who you haven't got, just give them a call while you're on. Top of my list is Trevor. Trevor, Richard, Chris, Dave, and yourself, over.
Okay, Bernard, you want to work through the list?
Say that again.
You want me to work through the list?
Yes, work everybody, then you're up to date, over.
Okay, yeah, G7 IWE from M0JBA. Yeah, evening Trev, you're 5'7" here in Cottingham, over.
Okay, roger there, thanks for the 5'7", John. Yeah, you're about the same here, about the same here. But I'm just on the handheld, I'm on the Retabase through the linear there. I don't think it's pushing as much as it does from the 290, because I don't want to put too much into it, over.
Yeah, understood, Trev. Back to you.
Roger there, John. I say loud and clear, so no problem to copy you, but I just can't get my hand around the S-meter on this one either, but yeah, I'll let you carry on, John, from G7 IWE.
Okay, cheers. M0 RKK from M0JBA. Evening, Rich. Hope all's well with you. Not met you since last night. Over.
M0JBA, M0RKK. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it, John? Yeah, good evening. Excuse me. Yeah, plus 20, John. Have you got any thoughts about fetching the SUP in the areas? It's going to get quite gusty in the morning, apparently.
M0 RKK, group from M0JBA. I've not thought about it, but I might. I'll have a quick look at the weather forecast and decide. You're coming here. You're end stopping, Rich. Over.
Oh, many thanks for that, John. Well, it's saying around 9 o'clock in the morning, gusts of 31. So I think I'm going to leave my cobweb where it is. To be honest, it's not massively gusty. Normal winds of about 17. So it's been a little bit blowy today. I've not bothered with it. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave mine anyway, John. Back to you, so you can put it back to Bernard. M0JBA, M0RKK in the net.
Yeah, just a quickie, Rich. Is that 31? Is that miles or kilometres? Over.
It's miles, John. Over.
Yeah. Okay. So G1WSA mobile from M0JBA. Evening, Chris. You're coming over 5'9" plus in Cottingham. Over.
Yeah, Roger, John, I've got you 5'9", solid 5'9". I seem to be getting lost, even though I'm only about a mile from home. I think this is making a bit of a hash of the navigation. G1WSA mobile.
G1WSA mobile, M0JBA. Only hint I can give you is not head too far south then, Chris. Over.
Yeah, the problem is there's a back road over. There's a back road over to the village, and they've clearly moved it since I was last there. So I came out of a junction and turned left, expecting there to be a right turn, and I think I should have gone right and then left. It's not far off the junction, and I've just got the wrong way. So I'm now I'm now going just the boring way into the village. G1WSA mobile.
Yeah, G1WSA mobile, M0JBA. Yeah, I'm with you there, Chris. It's very disconcerting when they start moving the roads around into it. Anyhow, 20 IDL from M0JBA. Do you hear me, Dave?
John's calling you, Dave. 20 JBA, M0 JBA. I'm not hearing anything at the moment from me, John.
MW from M0JBA, over.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing anybody, John. Anybody can help John out with the call, over. You getting a negative, Rich?
For some reason, Bernard, over.
Yeah, Trevor, was you copying, Dave?
Dave, negative. I think he's gone off for some reason.
I'm here.
20 IDL. Dave, any copy on anybody? Give a shout out if you're copying me from G3MW with the group.
Yeah, no problem, Bernard. 20 IDL, hearing you loud and clear, and Trev. I don't know what happened there, but I just started to talk to John and it all went off, so I'm back now.
Right, okay, Dave. Give John a call, see if he's getting you, Dave. Over.
M0JBA from 20 IDL. Can you hear me, John?
Yeah, 20 IDL, M0JBA. Evening, Dave. You're absolutely end-stopping. I saw your email about the antennas, and I've not studied it closely yet, but it looks as if you've got a choice of two options, one of which is a pass and the other one which is a pass. I don't think it's a big problem, but I'll read this in a bit more detail after the net, Dave. Over.
M0JBA 20 IDL. Yeah, that's how I understood it, John, as well. I really just needed some sort of confirmation from someone that knows better, but thanks for that. I'll wait to hear from you. So I'll pass it back to you, M0JBA from 20 IDL.
Yeah, 20 IDL from M0JBA. Yeah, fine, Dave. So I say I'll study it after the net and hope to get you an email off tonight or maybe early in the morning. And with that, it's back to you, Bernard, G3MW from M0JBA. I've waited everyone now, so over.
Yeah, okay, John, fine on that. M0JBA, G3MW. Yeah, back to Dave. I'll just give you my list. Trevor's first on IWE, G7IWE, and Richard, M0RKK, G1WSA, and 20IDL, and then John. Have you worked all those from G3MW?
G3AMW 2E0IDL. I've worked everyone except Chris, Bernard, except Chris. So shall I give him a shout?
Yeah, give him a call, over.
G1WSA mobile from 2E0IDL. Good evening, Chris.
Yeah, 20 IDL, G1WSA mobile. I've got you 5-6 days, but I'm not in the best place.
G1WSA from 2E0IDL.
Yeah, 5-6, Dave.
See it with me, Chris.
Am I getting out, someone?
Yeah, you right, go ahead.
Picking you up over.
G1WSA 2E0IDL.
Yeah, 20 IDL, G1.
No, nothing heard, Bernard, so I'll pass it back to you. G3AMW from 2E0IDL.
Yeah, Dave, Trevor was calling you. Give him a shout, T7IWE, and see if you get a reply, over.
G7IWE 2E0IDL, were you after me, Trev?
But he's not, I don't think he's copying Chris. But Chris is coming through loud and clear here. G1WSA, G7IW copy.
Yeah, I've got you, Trev, 5-5.
Okay there, yeah, thanks for the 5-5 there, Chris. Yeah, I don't know if you, I'm just on the red beast through the amp, and it doesn't seem to be pushing the power out as much as it does through the 290 there, but you're about 5-5, 5-6 all there.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I've got you 5-5. I've made another mistake. I've turned up a road to find that there's a recovery vehicle across the road trying to recover a car. and it's awkward to turn around. Anyway, I don't suppose it matters. I don't need to go anywhere, but I'm not in the best spot for... I got Dave 5'6", but he couldn't copy me. G1WSA mobile.
Roger there, yeah. Let's say, Steve, sorry, Dave. Chris is picking you up, okay, no problem. So, it's a one-way street over.
Yeah, G7IWE20IDL. Yeah, he was coming through 5 and 9 5 minutes ago, so I presume he's moved location and he's just disappeared completely now off my radar anyway.
I think he's on the move there, Dave. But hopefully when he gets to his destination, he'll pick again a bit better. So, put it back to Bernard from G7IWE.
Yeah, Silver Trav, G7IWE, G3MW. Yes, I'll just run through, Trev. You've worked Rich, I'm sure, and you've worked Chris, G1WSA, Dave, 280IDL, and you've worked John. Just confirm that, Trev, and I'll put a tick on you.
Okay there, Bernard. I've worked them all. There was a breaker there, Bernard, over.
Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead, the breaker. Let's see if we can copy you.
Good evening, Bernard. M7EYP operator Steve this end.
Yeah, sorry about the delay. I had to write it down, Steve. M0EYP. I'll give you a report on the next transmission. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, like I said, Bernard, good evening to everybody. And yourself there, Bernard. You're 59 plus. Into East Park, Bernard. Roger.
Yeah, I'll put that down in a minute. You're 5'9" there, Steve. Super that. Over to the top of the list, Trevor, G7RWE, from G3MW. Over to you, Steve.
G7RWE, good evening, Trevor. How copy, as if I need to ask them.
Yeah, roger there, Steve. You're 2 and 2. I'm just on the red to this at the moment, but I'm running it through the amp, but not getting as much power out as what I do with the 280 or the, but it still seems to be doing the job over.
Yeah, no problem, yeah. Same from me, 22, Toto. And the money's in the post for the new needle, Trev.
Roger, yeah, probably cross mine in the post over.
Yeah, no doubt yours will be another rubber one that bounces.
Roger.
Okay then, Trevor. I don't know who's next on the list, Trev, so I'll hand it back to Bernard. M7EYP, back to you, Bernard.
Yeah, okay, Steve. M0EYP from G3MW. It's Richard, M0RKK. Give him a call, Steve. Over.
M0RKK, M7EYP, trying for you, Rich.
M7EYP, M0RKK. Evening to you, Steve. Good to hear you. Yeah, plus 40 this way. Great audio,
Roger, yep. You're 5 plus, as usual, Rich. So, yeah, different day, same old.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? For anybody's information that can actually use FT8 at the minute, off the top of my head would be probably Dave. I can't because of live streaming this net. But GB0SIM, Dave, or anybody else, they're on 40 metres at the minute, very strong, according to Andy, who's just messaged me on Facebook. So just let you know that. Back to you, Steve. Yeah, great sound, great signal, mate. Put it back to you so you can go to the next one. M7EYP, M0RKK.
M7EYP returning, Rich, yeah. I don't know who's next on the list, so once again we'll go back to you, Bernard.
Yeah, is that M7EYP? Over.
Roger, Bernard.
Yeah, I just appreciate the name and the QTH, but you know, it was a nice signal. I'll give you a report next over from G3MW with the group.
Yep, it's Steve, Bernard. Steve, up near East Park.
Yes, okay, Steve. You're 5'9". Yeah, I'd got you down, but yes, okay. Have you worked, everybody? Trevor's top, T7RWE, Richard RKK, M0RKK, Chris, G1WSA, and EDL, Dave, 20 IDL, and John, MSOJBA, and yourself there, EYP. Have you worked all well, 6 or 7, I think, now, over?
No, I've only got as far as Rich, so I think next on the list is Chris, so sorry about you, Bernard.
Yeah, G1WSA it is, Chris, Roger.
Been EYP trying, Chris?
Yeah, G7EYP, G1WSA mobile. Yeah, I've got you 5.9, Steve.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, you're 5.9 plus, Chris. Really good tonight, really good copy tonight on you. So I don't know where you are, but yeah, all's good at this end.
Yeah, G1WSA mobile. I'm just trying to put my sat nav rebooted itself last night when we were in the car, and I can't get it back to normal. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, good copy. I'm just outside the village. I've gone to higher ground, so hopefully everybody's getting me a bit better. G1WSA mobile.
Roger, well, like I say, Chris, 5.9 plus, so no problems. So yeah, I don't know who is it next on the list. I think it's Dave, 2E0RDL. So we'll catch you. No doubt we'll catch you next time round, and we'll go on to Dave. 2E0RWL, M7EYP. Try, Dave.
M7EYP, 2E0RDL. Good evening, Steve. Hope you're well. Nothing's changed much since last night, really.
Roger, yeah. Same this end. Had a little play about with the HF set tonight, today, try and get rid of a lot of the background noise. Had a play about with the filters and whatnot. Made a little bit of progress, but yeah, could still do more. Man, I think 90% of that's me ears, so we won't go into that one, Dave. You're 5.9 plus, Dave, as usual, so back to you.
Yeah, cheers, Steve. Yeah, you're 5 and 9 plus all the dots all the way. Yeah, I fiddled around a little bit on the radio this afternoon. I managed to work the Isle of Muck on SSB, which was quite good. And just as an aside to Rich, I can't FT8 them at the minute because I'm using the wrong radio. But never mind. I did talk to them this afternoon. So nothing else. Back to you, Steve. M7EYP from 2E0IDL.
Oh, Roger. Oh, well, congrats on getting the lads up in the Isle of Muck. Who was on the radio when you got all of them, Dave?
To be fair, I didn't get their name, Steve. It was a bit noisy, but I got a good signal report, but there was a bit of someone else interfering on the side, so I missed their name.
Oh, Roger, yeah. Well, I've been flicking about listening out for them, and I ain't heard them all day, so yeah, nice one, Dave. I think the lads up there have had an absolutely fantastic week. So yeah, it'd be nice to see the logbook once they get home and find out what the final score is there, Roger.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think this is their last day today, I think, so I think I was quite lucky to get them this afternoon. But I say there was someone else very close in frequency to them, and it was overpowering them once or twice, because there's another station that came on after me said the same thing.
Oh, Roger, yeah. Probably a QRP Italian station running 1.5K, something like that.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I don't know. So, right. Yep, okay, Dave, all good. I think that's it for now. I can't remember who's next on the list, so I'll have to go back to Bernard. No doubt we'll catch you next time round, Dave. So with that, back to you, Bernard, because I don't know who's back on the list.
Yeah, okay. I think, have you worked John, M0JBA? Over.
Well, I'll give John a shout and see if I can catch him, depending on what antenna he's got up. We usually struggle, but well, I'll give him a shout, Bernard, and see where we go from there. M0JBA, M7EYP trying for you, John.
Roger, D.
M7EYP, M0JBA. Evening, Steve. You're coming through 5.9 plus, end stopping, over.
Roger, yep. Likewise, John. Far by 9++, and beautiful audio with it as well, John.
Thanks for the compliments about my audio. As you probably guessed, I'm on my high up antenna right now. Over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. As soon as you keyed up, I knew that straight away, John, yeah. I don't know why, but like we said in the past, you're just one of my bogey stations. So, yeah, it's always nice to be able to get you, John.
Yeah, M7EYP, M0JBA. Yeah, I can't really understand why, Steve, because you're not particularly that far away, and I can't think of any big obstructions right now in the line of sight. We've not got Walton Street, Hull Fair interrupting or anything, but well, it is one of these things. The extra few metres makes a world of difference. Over.
Roger, yeah. Yeah, I could understand it, John, if the antenna was low down, but it's right on the apex of the roof, and it's about 2 foot above the apex. So, like you say, there's absolutely nothing there. But hey ho, it is what it is, John.
Yeah, it's funny stuff, radio, Steve. Over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there at all, John, yeah. So, yeah, it was nice to see everybody in the club last night. Was hoping you'd have been fit enough to get yourself down there last night, Bernard, but maybe next time, Okay then, John, I can't think of anything else to add, so with that, I'll go back to Bernard. M7AYP to G3, I forgot your call sign, I know it's AM Summit, Bernard. Back to you, Bernard.
Yeah, okay, Steve. Is it M7EYP? Over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, you keep promoting me, Bernard, and I'm not going to stop you. Yeah, but it is on the M7.
Yeah, I just spotted that. I thought, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, anyhow, you're 5'9". Right, Trevor's the top of my list, IWE, and then there's Richard, M0RKK, and then there's 280WSA, Chris, over in the far south, is it? Yeah, and Dave at 280IDL, and there's John, and that's JBA. So, just confirm, I think you've maybe worked everybody. Over to you, Steve.
Roger, yeah, I've got a full house so far, Bernard. So, yeah, I'm at the bottom of the list at the moment.
Super that. Right, we'll just wish the shortwave listeners, John Honhold and Tom, if he's listening, and if you are, manage to give us a ring and see how things are. I've spoke to you for a while. Appreciate that, the shortwave listeners. Right, okay. I'll put it on to Trevor again at the top of the list, and we'll run through. But just leave a pause in case Bill's trying to get in, Trev. G7IWE from G3MW with the increasing group.
Yeah, nothing heard there, Bernard. So, yeah, just a very good evening to Julian there. I see on here that you're listed to us, so a very, very, very good evening to you. That's 2E0DGR. I did actually post this link on a Norwegian club site, so I don't know if we have any foreign listeners listening in. If there is, this possibly make it known on the text side of the live stream there. But yeah, apart from that, not a great deal, Bernard. Not done much radio work, antenna work. To be quite honest, I've done absolutely no work at all, Bernard, from G7IWE.
Yeah, okay, Trevor. What are you on at the moment? I'm copying you, but you've got a slight crackle. How many whiskies aboard, over?
That's what I don't know, Bernard. I'm using the handheld. But if I'll go about I'll turn the 290 on now, and it'll take me half a minute, and we'll see how that goes over.
Yeah, you were three at the moment there, but what was that station, 20 EGR, you referred to? Its location and name, and any information on that, Trev, over?
Yeah, okay there, Bernard. It's 2E0JDR, but it's not on the net. I don't know if you know it, Bernard, but we're live streaming this on the internet, the net, and he is listening on the internet, and his name is Julian, over.
Yeah, okay, Julian, 20I, is that Bravo, Romeo, IBL, over?
2E0 Delta Charlie Juliet Romeo. But I say you won't be able to get him, Bernard, because he's not on air. He's not far away. But as he's listening to it on the live stream on the internet, over.
Yeah. Can you work him if you can? Is he hearing me?
Negative, Bernard. Negative. He's far, far away. He's well down there on the south bank somewhere, I think. So he has no contact. He's not hearing the net direct. He is listening it through the internet, over.
I see. Right. Okay. So it's no good me giving him a call, but now just give us his call again. I still haven't got it right. It's 2E.
Okay there, Benny. It's 2E0 Delta Juliet Romeo. Delta Juliet Romeo. His name's Julian. But as I say, he's not on here. He's listening over the internet, over.
Yes, okay, I've got that. 2E0 Delta Juliet Romeo. And it's Julian. He's listening on the internet. So if he's hearing me, very good evening. Right, okay, Treb. Right, I'll put it on to Rich, see if there's any comments. Any news at all, Rich? M0RKK from G3MW with the group.
G3MW, M0RKK in the net. Cheers, Bernard. Yeah, like Trevor says, we're actually live streaming this net on over the internet. So we've got a couple of listeners, Julian being one of them. I believe he's in Norwich. So you might correct me on that if because I've got the chat on the internet as well, that anybody that's listening over the internet can say hello. So yeah, back to GB0SIM, just to let everybody know the count at the minute. If you don't know, Bernard, GB0SIM is a small group of operators that they're doing a week, which is almost over actually, off the island of Isle of Muck, which is one of the Scottish islands. The count at the minute is 3,555, and it looks at the minute they're on 17 metres SSB at the moment, so they've gone off the FT8 anyway. So that's the information for GB0SIM. I spoke to him 3 times. Well done, Dave, for getting him. I just wonder what band you actually got them on, because I can only hear them on 40. So if it's 20, I'll probably never speak to you again. So yeah, that's that for now, Bernard. I'll put out the net information towards the end of the net anyway. Over to you, G3 AMW M0RKK in the net.
Yes, over Rich, M0RKK G3MW. Yes, okay. GB0SIM SIM. What's the definition of the SIM? Can you give us any info on that, Rich?
Oh crikey, they did tell me, because I thought it was one of the guy's surnames at first, that because his surname is kind of that. But Scottish Islands Muck, I don't know. They did tell me, but I've completely forgot, Bernard. I will find out for next time.
Break.
Yeah, go ahead, the breaker.
Yeah, it's Golf 7 Sierra Zulu Romeo. Yeah, I think the SIM is Small Isles Muck. I think the whole area is called the Small Isles, if that's any help.
Yeah, that's correct, Rich.
Yeah, it's Andy, by the way.
Oh, okay, Andy. Yeah, if you want to, yeah, just put your call into Bernard, mate. Thanks a lot for the information.
Yeah, hi, Bernard. Yeah, you sound a lot better than you did a week ago, Bernard. It's Andy, Golf 7 Sierra Zulu Romeo in Swanland.
Yeah, okay, Andy. G7 Sierra Zulu Romeo. What's your QTH? And I'll give you a report when you come back, over.
Yeah, just I'm in Swanland, just up the road from you, Bernard.
Yeah, you're 5'9" plus, Andy. Super that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Haven't called a while, haven't you? How many years have you had it? G7S ZR. Back to you, Andy, from G3MW with the increasing group.
Yeah, no problem, Bernard. Yeah, 94. Yeah, 94 at Eastfield, and I'm sure Andy with LRR, long range radio, was in the group with us, but it's a long time ago, so I can't really 100% on that from G7SNR.
Yeah, okay, Andy. Was that Eastfield Road, the test centre, over?
Yeah, it's the one on Anlaby Road there. I'm not sure if it is still there as a building, but I'm not quite sure if it's just an adult education centre or what it is now, over.
Yeah, it's still a school, because I went to that school many years ago. It's a long-standing school. But I remember the radio club period. Yeah, you're going back a bit, aren't you, Andy? G7SZR from G3MW with the group. Have you worked everybody? I'll just run through. There's Trevor, G7RWE, Richard, G M0JRKK, and there's Chris, G1WSA, and there's Dave, 20 RDL, and the John, M0JBA, M7EYP.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not going to hold it, Bernard. Sorry, Golf 3 Alpha Mike Whiskey, I believe that's what you call it.
Yeah. Are you dashing off? I missed that, over.
I'm doing stuff with work, so I'm sat on the computer. I'm just listening to you guys. As I say, Bernard, you sound a hell of a lot better than you did a week ago. I'm not going to go on the clock, but yeah, many thanks, lads, for letting us in. G7 SNR, clear for now?
Yes, you're 5'9", super that, Andy. Yes, okay. Yes, it's increased the numbers anyhow. Very good weekend ahead there, and try and get on next Thursday. Always appreciate as many as possible. From G3AMW.
Yep, 73s. Cheers, lads.
Right.
Diddy-da-diddy-da. Right, I'm up to the top again. Leave a post, Trev, just in case anybody else wanted to get in. G7RWE, G3MW, with the reasonable group tonight, over.
Right.
Yep. Go ahead, break.
Yeah, it's Rich, Bernard. Just to let you know, there was another breaker. Hopefully he wants to join. I think it was Pete, and Zero PDT. But yeah, if you just want to let the other breaker in, Bernard, apologies for butting him.
Yeah, any call from the breaker, T3MW, Thursday evening VHF night, listening. Rich, I'm not hearing anything.
No, he's not on now, mate. He did call in, but I think he just called in to just correct me on what the SIM means. So yeah, apologies for that. Back to you, Bernard. MRKK.
Yeah, not to worry. Well, we're not doing too bad. You've worked everybody we've got at the moment, Rich, just while I've got you, from G3MW. I
have, yeah, and I said hello to Andy, and if you're still listening, Andy, you're plus 20, so, yeah, same as usual. So, yeah, spoke to everybody, Bernard.
Super that, right, just see T1WSA, Chris, any comments, and have you got everybody, over? No reply there. T2RDL, Dave, have you worked everybody with down, or any comments? Appreciate that from G3AMW.
G3AMW 20IDL. No, I have worked everybody, Bernard. Just one comment to Rich. No, it wasn't 20 metres, it was VHF. Ho, ho, ho. No, it was 40 metres, 7177. But no, that's it from me, Bernard, so I'll pass it back to you. G3AMW 20IDL.
Yeah, the SSB, 40 metres, Roger.
Yeah, 40 metres LSB, yeah.
Yeah, good. What sort of signal was that like, over?
Well, they gave me a 5 and 9, and I gave them a 5 and 7, Bernard.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to try and get, now I'm picked up a bit, try and get on and see what the aerials will do. Right, okay, let's have a look. W1, 2 is RDL. Have you any comments, Dave? Are you still with us from G3 AMW with the group?
Yeah, that was me you were talking to, Bernard, so the next one on the list is John.
Yeah, apologies. Yeah, John's the next one. M0JBA. Have you worked everybody we got down, John? And any comments? And so over to you, John, from G3 AMW.
G3 AMW in the group from M0JBA. Yeah, I've worked everyone who's still on the list. Andy has left now, but I was hearing him again loud and clear and stopping. I've been out all day, so I haven't been doing anything in the way of radio. Just one thing I was wondering, have you or anyone else heard anything of Keith 2E0 BRQ? Over.
No, I haven't heard anything, but the last I heard it, things weren't very good. Anybody with any comments from G3MW with the group? Yeah, that's 2E0BRQ. Chris. Keith, over. Yeah, back to you, John. Are you hearing anybody? Any comments from anybody?
G3 AMW in the group from M0JBA. No, I didn't hear any comments, and no, it's been a long silence, hasn't it? It's sounding a little bit ominous, Bernard. So I've nothing to add. So I'll put it back to you. Over.
Okay, John. Yeah, I'll tell you what. As soon as I finish the net, I'll see if I can get through on the phone. Doesn't sound very good, does it? From G3 AMW.
G3 AMW, M0JBA. That'd be good if you can contact him on the phone, Bernard, if he lets us know. Over.
Yeah, I'll try and see if there's anybody answering the phone. His wife works till 8 o'clock time, nursing. So I'll try and I'll make a note of that and see if I can get a contact. If I get any information, I'll give you a buzz, John, from G3 AMW.
Okay, thanks for that, Bernard. Back to you.
Okay, I'll jump down to see if we've still got Chris with us. I've an idea he's gone. G1 WSA from G3 AMW. Are you still with us, Chris?
Yeah, Roger, Bernard. Yeah.
Yeah, any comments or any information that might be of interest, over? Yeah, any comments, Chris? Any information for the net, over? No, nothing doing there. Right, John, M0JBA, you've worked everybody. Any information, John, over?
G1 WSA Mobile.
WSA Mobile, go.
Yeah, sorry, I was having problems with the radio. The tuning dial got knocked. I'm just wondering, does anybody know where SAM is on 17 metres? Because I can't find them. G1 WSA.
Yeah, what are you looking for on 17 metres?
GB0 SIM.
Oh, no, I have no idea. Any comments for SIM, over?
Yeah, just give me a couple of minutes, Chris.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, right. Yes, I think that was Richard. He's having a look. Right, let's have a look. Well, I'll just go back to the top now and run through. Trevor, any information or any info, any gen for that might be of interest? G7IWE, G3MW.
Yeah, okay, Bernard, just checking modulation. I've changed rigs here. Do you still copy me, over?
Yeah, go again and I'll give you a report.
Okay, I'm on the 290R now. I don't know, it might be a little bit stronger, over.
Yeah, the audio's a lot better, but the signal strength's only about a 4, over.
Yeah, Roger Bernard, I'm getting decreased signal on just about everybody, so I think I've got something wrong with the antenna now. It's all due to be taken down tomorrow anyway, so for overhaul, so probably a good time over.
Yeah, okay, Trev. Well, I always seem to get you no matter what happens. You've really got to have no wire at all not to get you, Trev, from G3 AMW.
Yeah, Roger, I'll just give Chris a call, because I'm still picking Chris up, but not John, which is very, very funny. So, G1WZ, G7IW, I'll copy Chris over.
Yeah, 5.5, Trev, 5.5, but your modulation's maybe not as good as it was on the other radio. It's, I don't know, maybe it's slightly over-deviating, but not a lot, but just a little. It's perfectly readable, though. G1WSA mobile.
Yeah, Roger, I might have been shouting a bit there, Chris, as well. Yeah, but okay, just to check that. So I think I'll take my leave, Bernard. I don't want to go damage anything further than what it's possibly damaged. I think it's just probably an antenna problem there. So I'll say 7-3 to everyone. Thanks for running that, Bernard, and we'll catch you on the next one, over.
Yeah, super that, Trev. G7RWE, G3MW. Well, just short of the hour. We haven't done bad at all. Anyhow, Trev, have a good weekend, and you sound out all right, and always a pleasure to work you. G7RWE, G3MW.
Yeah, 7-3, Bernard. Did it.
Did. Over to Rich, M0RKK, G3MW.
From M0RKK, Chef. Sorry about that. I've just messaged Andy and he's not answering, so I was going to just give Kev a quick text just to see where he's on. Yeah, nothing at the moment. Yeah, there was something I was going to mention, but nothing at the moment. All I know is they're on 17 metres looking at QRZ. So I'll wait for a reply off one or the other, and I'll let you know, Chris. Yeah, just pass it round, Bernard, just while I try and find out, over.
Yes, okay. M0RKK, G3MW. Yeah, if just give a break if you get any information, and I'll run through the list. I don't know whether we've got anything, if Chris is still with us. 0WSA. Are you still on frequency, Chris, from G3MW?
Yeah, Roger Bernard. Yeah, still on frequency. Just trying not to knock oh dear. I'm trying not to knock the tuning knob. I've got a bit of a temporary setup going on in the car, and I keep knocking the tuning knob. Yeah, but I'm still here, Bernard.
Yes, still a nice signal. You're static at the moment, Chris.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, and if Trev's still on, his audio was better when he backed off the mic a bit, so it was maybe just a bit too near the mic. G1WSA.
Yeah, John, if you copy that, just give Chris an answer, over.
Yeah, Roger, there, it was me who was referring to there, Bernard, yeah. So, I know, stay away from the mic, hold it a bit away. Thanks for the advice there, Chris, from G7IWE.
Yeah, it's fine now, Trev, absolutely perfect. But, I mean, if you're working sideband, I'd be inclined to get close to it and shout, so you get the, so you get the peaks. But on FM, it's perfect. G1WSA mobile.
Yeah, Roger that, Chris. I've been shouting too much for muck, raising my voice, so it's that probably is what the problem is, over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've not worked them yet, Trev, have you?
Yeah, I've worked them 3 times, so I'm drawing with Richard, over.
Yeah, I haven't worked them at all, so I'm drawing with anybody who hasn't worked them.
Yeah, Roger, you get there. I think they're still on there tomorrow, so... Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll put you back to Bernard, G7IWE.
Yes, okay, Dave, G7IWE from G3MW. Right. While I've got you, I'm running down to the end of the list. And any comments, Dave, over?
20IDL. Nothing from me, Bernard, thanks very much. I think I've said everything I need to.
Yes, okay, Dave. A very good night and a good weekend ahead, all being well there, Dave, from G3MW. Shoot it over to John, M0JBA G3MW. Running down to close the net, John.
Yep, G3 AMW from M0 JBA. Yeah, fine, Bernard. Thanks for running the net, and it's good that...
Yeah, I missed that last bit, John. Your comment over.
Improvement continues. There's just one comment for Trev. You've got that low-level whining back on your audio now, Trev. Not to upset you, but that's how it goes. So back to you, Bernard. Over.
Yeah, Trevor, can you answer John on that one? Over. And I'll have a listen.
Yeah, roger there, Ben. I did hear that, but he's dropped down, so I've got a fault somewhere in the system here, John. Bernard, so I won't hold it too long, over.
Yeah, you're a 3 and a crackle, but I'm copying you, Trevor. Over.
Yeah, roger there. Well, Ben, I've got a problem then, Bernard, because I'm running about 20 watts, 25 watts, so I should be a lot stronger than that, over.
Yes, that was slightly better, but signal report no higher. A very good night to you there, and early bird, thanks for coming on early. It gave me a chance to make sure the rig was working. A good weekend, Trev. G7RWE, G3MW.
Yeah, 7-3, Bernard. Have a good night.
So for that, right. I'll just have another quick one with John, M0JBA. Any comments on anybody? And I'm running down to close the net, John, from G3AMW.
UBY Mobile.
Net from M0 JBA. No further comments, Bernard. Again, thanks for running the net, and 7-3s to everyone on. Over.
Yeah, okay, John. I think that was another breaker, mobile go.
G0UBY Mobile.
G0UBY mobile. If you go again, I'll not too strong, but I'm copying you. Over.
Yeah, evening all. Don't know how many are left on, but I'm not kind of properly mobile. I am on my bike, but I'm relaying through my own queue, so I'm transmitting on 70 cents. You'll still get a pretty good signal from me regardless of me being mobile, and G0UBY Mobile.
Yeah, G0UBY mobile. Yeah, I'm only giving you a 5x3, but I'm getting you. Are you hearing anybody else on the net from G3AMW?
Pretty much hearing everybody, Bernard. I should be a reasonable signal to you, because I'm relaying through my home QTH. I was just out on the bike, and I've been listening to the net as I go around, but I've been getting a bit of exercise, so I just thought, I heard it coming towards the end, so I thought I'd give you a quick call. G0UB Mobile.
G0UBY, G3MW. Yeah, give Trevor a call, G7RWE. I'm sure he's still with us. I'm closing the net shortly from G3MW.
Yeah, G7IWE. I'm a group, G0UBY Mobile. Evening, Trev. And yeah, like I said, everyone was a good signal to me. Understandably, it was coming through my home station. G0UBY Mobile.
Yeah, okay, roger there, Lee. Thanks for that. Yeah, you're coming through here 5-9, no problem. So, but I won't it, as I say, I've got a little problem here, so 7-3s and catch you later.
Did you get that, Lee?
Yeah, I heard Trev's transmission better, thanks. I don't know who else is still online though. I've just got to the top of Park Street Bridge, but it's a fair bit of metal around, so I think I'd struggle up here on 2 meters direct.
Yeah, give Richard a call, see if you can copy him, M0RKK, Lee, over.
Yeah, over to you, Rich, G0UBY Mobile.
G0UBY M0KK in the net. Yeah, cheers, Lee. For Chris's information, 18130, but Andy's lost them at the minute, so you might struggle and they're going on 80 metres later on, just to let you know. Evening to you, Lee. Usual plus 40, mate. I have a good audio.
Hi, cheers, Rich. And I just tried the 2 metre frequency, and you're coming through to me nice and clear as well. Just on top of Park Street Bridge, despite all these metal railings around on it's closed, as you'll probably be aware of. It's yeah, a bit of a state up here. But I'd come and have a quick look since it's stopped a lot of people getting across to between Springbank and Anlaby Road. G0UBY mobile.
M0RKK. No, I've not been in town for ages, mate, to be honest, so I don't know what's going on. I try and stay clear of it, because every time I drive through it, it looks like a demilitarised zone. You know, with all the stuff going on, the cranes and the rubble and everything, it's pretty awful at the minute, isn't it? So, good to see you anyway, Lee. I think our next up will be Chris. So, yeah, if you want to give Chris a call, Lee, over.
WSA, Chris, here, copy.
More roadworks going on around here than not. So anyway, over to you, Chris. I'll check you on 2 metres while you transmitting as well, and see if I can actually hear you direct from G0UBY mobile.
Yeah, G0UBY. I've got you 5.5. Yeah, I've got you 5.5 on obviously on 2 metres. Yes, are you copying me? G1WSA mobile.
Yeah, no reliable signal report because it's the signal coming from my QTH, but yeah, nice and audible, Chris, as you were most of the way around, and I can hear you simplex as well from G0UBY mobile.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah. Clive was working 70 cm 2 metres the other day to do the news, and I actually found him on 70 cm. I had a quick flick round and managed to find him. And it seems to work quite well. What are you using? One of those Icon rigs, G1WSA mobile?
Negative. It's just my old Yaesu. It's the Yaesu quad bander. I don't know if it'll do crossband on all the bands, but it'll certainly do crossband between 2 and 70. And I dare say, because the left-hand side band will do 6 and 10, so it may well do crossband between 6 and 2 and 10 and 2 as well. But I've never tried it. Yeah, I've often used it for this. I've found Clive myself, and I'm a frequency not too far away from what Clive tends to use as well. HI. If I ever do it again, Chris, I'll email around the frequency. John knows it. It's the same one I used to use when we tried it out with all the silliness the other year when John tried it out. But it was a bit unnecessary really for the net. But yeah, anyway, nice to catch you all. From G0UBY mobile.
Yeah, G1WSA mobile. Yeah, actually, I've not got the 70 cms on it. I've got the 2 metre, the other one on the 5.8, but I've got have I got it in the car? Yeah, I think I've got it in the car, so I could actually put the 70 cms on. I've got. It's ridiculous the roof at the minute. I've got the Wilson 1000 on. I've got the Sirio mag mount on, which I've had 15 on earlier. I worked 15 on it, the A43 WARD station, and then I've just nipped home and fetched the 17 metres to see if I can do muck. And I've also got the 20 metre in the car, so I've actually got 2 metres. Well, the rooftop at the minute are the 2, 6, 10, and 17. Bit crazy. G1WSA mobile.
Sounds like fun, Chris. But yeah, as long as the roof's big enough, mainly. But yeah, I used to have a couple on my old motor when it had roof rails on, but I've not really bothered with more than one since then. But yeah, it's well, you need what you need, don't you? You should have a little platform that you can hoist up into the air, and when you're portable, and just stick it up a couple of metres up in the air, and it'd probably clear a bit more stuff. But it's a bit of messing around, isn't it? It's nice just being able to park up and the likes. But I always think the extra height just above the vehicles and whatnot can just make that little bit different. Even when we used to do Raynet stuff, I think that's when Clive uses his talk through, isn't it, for the news? But we always used to have a mast up for the talk through station and for the control, just to get a slightly better signal out for everybody. But there we go. Anyway, I'll not keep it too much longer. I don't know if who else is it. John? Is it John or is it more extra? on the net, because I'll be making a move shortly. As I've stopped, it's getting a bit chilly. G1WSA, I'm the group G0UBY mobile.
Yeah, okay, Lee. John, any copy to Lee, over.
G0 UBY mobile from M0JBA. Evening, Lee. Picking up your home station 59 plus end stopping as usual, and the link is obviously working fine. Is Park Street Bridge closed? Is it closed also to pedestrians, cyclists, or is it just closed to motor vehicles? Over.
Just to motor vehicles, John. I could actually climb inside the hole and disappear, but yeah, it's the 2 footpaths are open.
Yeah, okay, thanks for that, Lee. Good to hear you again, so I'll put it back to you so you can, if you have any final comments, otherwise hand it back to Bernard. Over.
Yeah, cheers for that, John, and yourself, as was everybody else, are very, very nice and clear through the relay. So yeah, nice one, John, and thanks for the report. So yeah, I'll put it back to you, Bernard, and I'll start making a move because I'm cooling down a bit. From G3 Alpha Mike Whiskey, G0UBY mobile.
G0UBY mobile from G3MW. Yes, okay, Lee. Have you worked M0EYP?
I have not.
Still on frequency, Steve?
Roger, Bernard, yeah. Evening, Lee, Sam 7EYP, Steve. Yeah, far by now, Lee. Up to East Park here, so yeah, lovely audio. And thanks for the help with the QRZ purge, Lee. I really appreciate that, and it's working fine now.
That's the main. Not a problem on that. That's the aim, isn't it? So yeah, at least that solves the problem. And yeah, I can hear yourself and John as well when I tried on Simplex. So I could have probably done without turning the relay on. However, it was worth it because I heard the QSOs all the way around on the ride, so that was well worth it. So there we go. Back to you anyway, Stephen. You can put it back to Bernard from G0UBY mobile.
M7EYP returning, yeah. Yeah, okay, Lee, no problem there. I think you've got everybody apart from Dave, 2E0RDL, but I'll pass it back to Bernard. I understand you're cooling down, so you want to get moving. So, G3AMW from M7EYP, Bernard.
Yes, okay, M7EYP G3MW. Yes, okay, Lee. Anybody on work, Lee, can you give us a call from G3AMW?
20IDL.
Go ahead, RDL.
G0UBY 20IDL. Hi, Lee, how are you? I know you're cooling down. Just a quick hello. You're coming through fine. You can go and warm yourself up.
Thank you very much, sir. And yeah, yourself, nice and loud and clear this end as well. And it's over the 5 and 9 Simplex as well. So yeah, well, that worked well, but maybe not needed in the end with the relay, but there we go. Anyway, back to you, Dave. G0UBY mobile.
G0UBY mobile 2E0IDL. Yeah, okay, Lee, thanks for that. You're coming through loud and clear, no problem. So I'll pass it back to you, Bernard. G3AMW from 2E0IDL.
2E0IDL, G3MW. Yes, okay, yeah. Just put, anybody on work, Lee, like to give a call. That's G0UBY. Last one on the net tonight from G3MW. Everybody worked, Lee. Any other further comments from G3AMW? Not hearing anything. Right. Trevor, if you're still there, wish you a very good night. G7IWE, a good weekend ahead from G3MW. It looks though it's gone. M0RKK, if you're still with us, Rich, a very good night and a weekend ahead. Yeah, they're gone there. Chris, 2E0WSA. Very good night from G3MW. Yeah, 2E0RDL, that's Dave. Right, John, if you're still with us, a very good night and a weekend ahead. And be in touch. M0JBA G3MW.
G3MW and the remains of the group, JBA. Yes, 73 Bernard, nice. I'll be close very shortly. Over.
Yeah, eventually I shall be able to get down, I think, if I get rid of this cold. But we're underway anyhow. A very good night, John, from G3MW. Right, M70YP, I don't know whether it's still on frequency. If you are, just give us a call, and a very good night from G3MW.
M70YP, yeah, thanks a lot, Bernard. Nice to hear you on the mend, and hopefully we'll see you down at the Wednesday night meeting in the future. It'd be nice to see you face to face, Bernard. It's been a few years since I've seen you in the park. So yeah, any shortwave listeners out there, 73's to you, and to our friend down there, down in Norwich, we may see you on the Zoom meet tomorrow night. With that, Bernard, it's back to you.
Yes, M70YP from G3MW. Super that, yes. Nice audio as well. What's your power at the moment, over?
Yeah, 10 watts, Bernard.
Lovely signal and perfect audio. A very good night and a weekend ahead, and I'll see you all being well next Thursday. I'm not sure whether I've missed anybody out. 20 DJR. Julian, are you on frequency? Over.
Right.
Breaker.
G3MWM0RKK. Yeah, I couldn't call in, Bernard, because a couple of us couldn't call in because you didn't take the lock off your microphone, so we couldn't call in. Yeah, the call sound that you just put out isn't on the net. He was listening through the live stream on the internet, mate. So while I've got the key, if I can just put the net information out for the week, Bernard, over.
Yes, okay. So that was that G7SZR, Andy.
No, it was 2E0 that you mentioned. G7SZR went QRT a while ago. That was Andy. So yeah, he's gone, Bernard.
UBY.
Can you go again, Bernard?
Have you worked Lee G0UBY?
Are you referring that to me, Bernard?
Of course it's you, yeah. Yeah, so you've worked everybody on the net, haven't you now? Must have done, over.
Yeah, I have done, Bernard, yeah.
Right, I'll wish everybody a very good night, and thanks for coming on the net. A good weekend ahead for everybody, and anybody wants a comment, please chip in from G3AMW. If not called, we'll be closing the net.
If I can just put the net information out for the week, Bernard, please, over.
Go ahead, Rich.
Yeah, okay. Sunday night, Humber Fortress has a 2-metre net at 7 p.m. on 145425. Mondays, Hull District's got a net on the GB3 HS repeater at 7 p.m. Wednesdays, Andy G7 LWR has a 10-metre net at 8 p.m. on 28425, and then we're back round to the Thursday HADARS net at 7 p.m. 145325. Many thanks for that, Bernard. Thanks for running the net. Look after yourself. I'm glad you're sounding better, and I hope to catch you again soon. Have a great weekend, M0RKK.
Yeah, super Rich, M0RKK, G3AMW. Yeah, closing down at 2017, so I've had a good net actually, and I'm not quite sure we've got to 8 or 9 possibly, so we've done very, very well. A very good night to shortwave listeners, and G3MW is closing, and if not called, it's definitely QRT. Yeah, nothing G3MW going QRT. 73 slants and losses, did-da-did-da, did-da.
Did they?
Yeah, what's the yo-yo done?